Hello everyone, I'm so excited to show you everything that I have made for my first craft fair. It's actually a very small one, it's not open to the public, it's for in a shelter, so it's basically for volunteers and workers there. But and that's the reason why you see that I'll have so many dogs and cats and birds, and it's all about animals. But I'm really excited to show you. First, I'm going to show you the paper and just give you an idea of what I used and the kind of products that you need, the kind of supplies that you need. It's not much really. And then I'll show you like the before and after. What did I get? And what did I turn it into? Okay, so let's start with the paper. I actually bought this paper, this tag stack. I think it's by, I can never say the name of, what is the brand? I can never tell the brand. It's by American Crafts. Yeah, so it's premium stack. And the reason why I bought this was because, I mean, I'm a stamper. I stamp a lot and I color, and that's how I make my stuff. But when you're making something like in huge quantities, you don't want to spend so much time doing that. So I just had the idea, so I'm going to find, and I really fell in love with this tag stack because it's basically tags. Look at this. In all kinds of different colors. I will have the link below so that you can find this. I bought it at Michael's, but as you can see, I have used a lot of it, so I have some left over here. But see, different color combinations, they're really perfect for mass producing. So you just cut these tags, and I'll show you how I use them on my products. But really beautiful tags here that I used on the front of my project. So yeah, if you're going big, I mean, in terms of numbers, I really suggest that you get something like this. And I will try to find it online and get the link below. And these are the other ones that I use. This is the same American Crafts. I bought it at Michael's too. See, all of them are the same brand. And I absolutely fell in love with them. I think they were like on sale. I bought them for like, I don't know, $12, $10, something like that. This one I used most of it really, but it's just beautiful colors, and they're all double-sided cardstock, and these are not papers. I used cardstock only for all the products that you're going to see because you need something sturdy, and you'll understand why when you see it. So that's one, Arcadia, it's called. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. It has some gold foiling in it. Do you see it? So that's another one that I used. All of them also double-sided. Oh, look at this one. It's really beautiful. So all of them I found at my local Michael's. They all come, and what I did, guys, it's another tip for you. They always come with these tags too. And it's tags and pieces of papers and some sentiments. So I try to use, because they do the color coordination for you. So why should you worry about that, right? So that's another one. Third, last one that I used was this, and this I bought for a very specific reason. I wanted animals, and it had actually four pages with animals. I don't think I have any of those left over. But these are they were kind of like this, but with animals instead. And I used all of them because I knew I needed some. And that's when I used my ScanNCut. I know that many of you have a ScanNCut. Let me just show you what I did was I just got them all cut on ScanNCut. I got the papers, the sheets that I needed with animals like this. One was cat and the other one was more dogs, like this dog here. So that's what I used it for. It was really helpful for me to get like a whole page in like 2 minutes. It cut a whole page of animals, and that's what I use my ScanNCut for. And I had another page that had houses, so I got those cut too. And of course I stamped a whole bunch of animals. And again, I use ScanNCut to just cut it for me, because if you follow my channel, you know I do not like fussy cutting. So okay, so these are the papers. I will, whatever I find, I'll have the link below for you. Okay, so let's start with the big ones. So this is what I got at my local dollar store, Dollar Tree. And let me give you a tip too. It's something that I did not know, and I found out when I was making these because I couldn't find everything I needed in my local store. Dollar Tree actually sells, you can buy it online and they'll send it to your local store. So that was perfect for me. I bought a few of the items that you find here because I couldn't find the ones that I wanted. But this is something that you find at Walmart too. This is just like a legal pad, and it usually comes with 3. So at the dollar store, of course, this is $1.25. So for 3 of those, and what I did was I turned something like this into this. So these, let me show you some of the ones that I finished so that you can see. Look at that. Look how beautiful this is. This is from the Dollar Tree too. So what I did was, I will show you, if you're interested, that's something that I wanted to ask you guys, if you are interested in learning how to make any of these, because this is not a tutorial, I would be happy to show you how to make all of the products that I'm going to show you. So basically, I turned a legal pad into this beautiful, they all have a pen, and the one that I use the most, I'll have the link below too, is this one, because this one has an advantage. I can use the paper, this is the same paper that I used here, and put it inside, and it's a very special touch that makes all the difference. So you can use this one like this. This one is from the Dollar Tree too, but I like these ones because you can actually personalize it with the papers that you used. And let me show you some other ones that I've made with the animals that I cut. I try to create like sceneries like this using animals, because I know that that's what these people are all about, all my audience, let's say. So see, the paper is inside here too, but I made sure to create a lot of beautiful, with pieces of paper that I cut, and I created sceneries because I really think this is cute. So 2 ways that I made this was, one, you open with a ribbon, right? The other one, which is this one, is you use those little tiny Velcro dots, and there you have it. You have your legal pad, and some of them I had like a sleeve here, a pocket, so that you could use that too. They're all different inside, but I just want to show you the options that you made. This is how I'm going to actually present it. I'm going to put all of these items in a plastic bag like this. But that's another one. See, all color coordinating. This one again, the pen here. Here's another scenery that I made. It's really cute with a cat. So look at that. A sofa and a cat. So greetings from the couch. This is actually my favorite things. They just came out with these dies. They're beautiful dies. And I just created some, like, it's just a scenery of inside of a house. So that's another one. Let me show you the last one that I'm going to show you of this kind. And I have this beautiful ribbon here, but same thing, you just open with the ribbon, some animal dots here. But that's what I made with those. I didn't make like, some people make like 40, but this one's not going to be open to the public, so I wasn't sure. I don't know, it's my first, so I just made a few. I have maybe a couple more than this. So these are the legal pads, right? The big ones. Oh, by the way, just if you want to know, the size is 5 by 8. Those are the legal pads. They're 5 by 8. But let me show you the little ones. I love the little ones. The little ones, I actually don't have it here, but just so you know, I bought it at a dollar store. They come in 3s like this. These are small ones, and that's what I made. Let me just zoom in a little bit, because now we're getting into the smaller things. So yeah, let me just make sure it's focused. Yeah, so these are the small ones. I made it in 3s, in 2s, let me show you, and in 1s. So 3, 2, and 1s, like that. So I will show you first the 3s. So the thicker ones. The thicker ones, I made it like this with a, what do you call this? A sleeve, I think. A band. So you just slide it and you open, and there it is. I use paper here too to make sure that it's nice inside and sturdy too, so it's very thick. Very simple. This is very simple to make. The next one is not as simple, and if you want a tutorial, just let me know below. Just say in the comments and I'll be sure to do that. So here's another one that I made. This one with the dog. Again, with the, you just make these, I forgot the name again, the band. The band, see, coordinating. Very nice, very thick and sturdy. And just one more of those to show you. So you just use the papers that you, and that's where I used all the tags that came with it, because again this is from the tag one, but they coordinate for you. So why should you worry about doing that, right? So here are the 3 that I made. I have some more, but I just didn't want this video to be too long. Let me show you the ones that I made with 2. Those are kind of my fave. So 2 kinds. I have, let me show you these ones too. Kind of the same idea. See, I use this. I'm still finishing this one. I'm gonna use something there. Always adding an animal. This is beautiful foil paper. This one I'm still going to add something, but same idea. And that's another one. And now my favorite ones are these, because they come with a little tiny pan, like a mini pan. I will show you, let me show you these pans. You can find it online. I'll have the link below. You buy, I think it comes with 10 or 12. It's not expensive. But I actually found, for this audience, I found the cutest pans too, and I bought these that have dogs on them. So I'm going to substitute some of these by these ones, because I know that everybody there at the fair love animals. So yeah, so here's the one that I love. I absolutely love this one because it comes with the pan, so you can use a ribbon. I actually really love the ribbon idea. So, and there you are, you have the pads here, the little ones. So this one is using two pads, and it's very easy to just tie a knot, or you can do a bow too and just leave it like that. Let me show you another one. Same concept with a ribbon. And here are the scenery ones. So this one, I'm sure that the ones with dogs and sceneries will go fast. Always make sure to have 2 layers of paper, and I always added paper here too, so it kind of coordinates with it, so it looks nicer. You know, it's about the details, right? See this one too, and look, another one with kind of a scenery with a cat. I'll be happy to show you how to make these guys. So, but let me know, because I know there are some tutorials. I found some, not many, but a few tutorials that help me out. Kind of adapted it. This one is, again, it has the, I didn't have the little ones, but I bought the little ones, and that's what I used. When you don't have the little ones, just cut one of the big Velcro dots in half. But it's very nice with this too, because it's practical. I like this too. I just don't like how bulky it kind of gets. That's why I like the ribbon better. So these are the little ones. So let me show you all of them. Let me see if you can see all of it. Yeah. All right, so let me show you now what I did with ones. And the way that I'm going to present it, again, once someone buys it, I'll put it in a plastic bag like this, because it's nicer, and just hand it to them. There you go. Oh, let me show you something else that I forgot. The big pads, the 5x8, the other way that I made them was into, it's kind of like a sleeve. Let me just zoom out a little bit just so you can see better there. So the one option that I showed you before was this, right? It's very complete with the pen, but also you can make it with just one, and you can actually just replace it once it's done. You put it aside and you give them, you just make this sleeve, and then once they finish, they can buy another one. This is something that they can replace and just use it again over and over again. And just to be nice, I added a bookmark here because I think it's a nice touch. So this is very simple to make. I'll be happy to show you too. And of course, oh, that's the paper that I cut these from. Remember, I told you that there was one of these that came with animals, so that's the one, and I use ScanNCut to cut that, all the animals, and the other ones I just use the paper itself. So same idea. I put one bookmark here. You can replace the pad. Very nice, and this is a very quick way of making these sleeves. Are very easy to make. Let me know if you want to learn. I love this paper. Look how beautiful it is, and it's very shiny. There you go, another one. It's very nice idea, and this is very thin, so people can just put it in their bags and their purses and just bring them with them. There you go, another one. I kept it simple, just as long as you have beautiful paper, you're fine. So these are the ones that I made, the big pads. It's all about the paper, so if you have a beautiful paper, it's going to be a beautiful project. Let me put that aside. The next thing I want to show you guys is something that the last one that I made with the little pads. Look at that. These are the little pads. And once you make, for example, if you make one with two, you always have one left over. And because as I told you, you can make with 3, 2, or 1. And once you have one left over, you make these like $1 items that you will sell very, very quick. Very easy to make because it's basically, let me show you one. So let me show you this one. It's basically the band, again, that's how you close it, but it's a wallet. It's just a wallet. Look at that. Very easy to make, but people, I am sure that this will be very easy to sell. So you just put this back, and when you make these bands, you have to make sure that it's not very tight, because otherwise you have a problem. But that's how I made the one with the leftovers that I had. So I just made these wallets with, most of them had animals, sometimes with animals. It just, again, guys, it's all about the paper. So if you have nice paper, you're good. You're good to go. So I just added like dogs. I bet that there will be some yarn lovers there, some knitters or crochet makers. So look at that. And yeah, and these are very quick to make, and I think I'll sell these for like $1 because it will be quick sell and it will attract people to my area. Let me show you the next one. I have 2 more to show, actually 3, but this one I was really surprised when I had never seen these. Let me zoom in so you can see it better. I had never seen these on here at my dollar store. Very nice, but it's very, very nice box that comes with all these post-it notes and these little tiny ones. So what I did was, and it just doesn't look nice. What I did again was I created sceneries. So you go from this, which is kind of to that. Create sceneries. So here's one. Let me zoom in so you can see it really nicely. See if it's zoomed. Yeah. So here's one. It says rain or shine, I'm here for you. So that's one scenery. Here's another one. I just made sure to fill the whole cover. Look at that. All the rest I left it as is, but you can also add something nice here. It's up to you. I just didn't want to spend too much time, but look at that. And look at this, one of my favorite. I'll show you my favorite comes next. So I woof you. So I mean, dog lovers will look at this. I want that. Whatever is inside, I don't even care. But see, it's all about creating these sceneries, and that's my favorite one. Look at that. Very simple to make. I had all these die cuts. I spent like 2 days just die cutting things and cutting things on my ScanNCut. And then once I said, okay, I have enough, I started making these. So there you go. Very nice sceneries. Let me zoom out so you can see all 4. I have a couple more, but I don't want to show all of them. So there you go, these little boxes with post-it notes. And speaking of which, let's talk about post-it notes. So I bought some of those simple post-it notes, my dollar store too, and again I created these wallets. It's very nice, easy item to sell too. That's one. So again, there's another one. Let me zoom in. So post-it notes, it's just a piece of paper basically. So you go from this to this. Very easy to make. It's a folded piece of paper. I can show you how to make it and give you the dimensions if you want. Just let me know. Just write on the comments below. And yeah, and there you go. I just made, very simple to make. I made a whole bunch of these and we'll see. I'm just trying because I don't know what's going to sell and what's not going to sell. I'm still trying to figure out the prices too. So I think, oh, last item I made were, I got these hand sanitizers. You get 2 for $1 at the dollar store. There you go. Comes like this, and here's what I turned it into. 2 options. One was this bigger one here. It's basically, again, a piece of paper that's folded, and I had a paper punch, like a bookmark paper punch, and I use it on top and use the ribbon, and that's what it looks like on the sides. Very easy item to sell too, simple to make. So that's the first option. I made like four of these. Very quick, and you stamp a sentiment or you use an animal like I did here. That's the first option. The other one, I actually like it better. Is this one. So same item, there you are. You have the same item here, but a different way of packaging, right? So there's one. I love this one. It just stands very nicely. It's a beautiful thing to put around your table. There you go, at the craft fair. So I made a few, and I'm just curious to see if that's going to sell. So hand sanitizer, 2 ways of making it, but I actually love this way here, this one here. It's very, very nice. Also, if you're interested in a tutorial, write on the comments below. And last thing I want to show you is I think I showed you some. Remember when I made the wallet for 1, like this? You can do the same thing for 3 and make it very sturdy. But it's the same idea. It's just a wallet and you close it with a beautiful ribbon, or you can make it like this too. So here are some other ones. Let me just zoom out to show you some other pads that I can't zoom out. Anyway, let me just see what I did here. Oh, there you go. Now I can zoom out. There you go. Oh, struggling today. So there you go. 4. This is with 3 again, but very easy to make. It doesn't have a pen, so I just wanted to have some options for these pads because I know that people love to have these little pads in their bags. And yeah, so this is it. I am so thankful that you're here. Thank you for looking at all this stuff that I made. Oh, I just found, sorry guys, I just made more than I thought. This is another notepad that you find at the dollar store, but it's not divided, it's just one thick notepad. And again, I made a sleeve. I have 2 ways of making it, with the sleeve like that, or, see the white? That's the white one. Or again, just a piece of folded paper here. And again, it's all about the paper. If you have a beautiful paper, you're going to make something very, very nice. And I added a whole bunch of dogs. I have dogs and birds and flowers, and yeah, again, it's kind of the same concept. It's just a different pad, just so we have options. I wanted to have different options of thickness and sizes, and this is it. Okay, now I am really, really done. Thank you so much for being here with me today. And again, I will have the link to the products below, everything that I find, especially the paper if I find it online. But if you are interested in a tutorial, I will be happy to show you how to make these, especially the ones that are kind of a little bit more complicated, like this one that has the pen and this tab here. So anyway, let me know what you thought about these. I will let you know in my next video if I sold anything and which ones were like the best sellers, which ones were kind of stuck and nobody even looked at them. We'll see. It's my first. I'm sure I made mistakes. I'm still going to price them. I don't know how much I'm going to price, but I was thinking that maybe these will be like $4, for maybe $4.50, because it comes with a pen, so it's more costly. This would be like $3, so something like that. The hand sanitizer, I'm thinking about $2.50, $2.50. These ones, I don't know. I just love this one so much. Maybe I'll do this for $4 too. We'll see. I will let you know if it sold and if it was okay. I'm just glad I had so much fun. It was like 3 weeks of fun, cutting paper and doing what I love. So have a good day, and I hope you go to your craft room now and have some fun. Thank you.